My name is Joshua, and I am an undergraduate student. I'm guessing that all of you, like me, have doubts on how things will change once we leave college. The doubts on how ready we are, what is really expected of us, whether we will be ready to handle this new situation. It's all really confusing. Well, this past summer, I got an invitation to explore this space called the Fifth Space, which promised to give me some answers to this dilemma and even prepare me better. Our lives, which interact with society at large, have four broad areas: family, friends, career and education, and leisure and lifestyle. These spaces are filled with rules which we have neither made nor fully understand, yet we are expected to interact with it in a fulfilling manner. The fifth space is a space which helps us understand ourselves better, which in turn leads us to understand the world we interact with better. I'm now going to take you through the working model of this fifth space and highlight how it works and the principles it follows. Hopefully you'll see how and where it can help you and answer some of your questions. The working model is called SMILE, which is Students' Mobilization Initiative for Learning Through Exposure. The first step I took was the inward bound intervention. It started with an interactive tent set up in my college campus, where I got a chance to explore my personality and engage with my own values. I did this through self-inventories, games, and markers set up to measure my leadership and learning abilities. Through this entire process, I realized that by understanding myself better, I could understand society better, which is the first principle of the fifth space, self to society. I decided I wanted more, and I took the next step, which is the Youth Adda, which turned out to be a space to hang out and learn about how to intervene in the society. There were various volunteering opportunities to choose from in the Youth Adda. The first one was being an advocate, where I could take the fifth space into a more mainstream space, like my college campus. The next was being an alchemist, where I could use mediums like theater, comics, and films to voice youth opinions on social issues. And the last being a catalyst, where I could take up social action projects like teaching slum children or bringing about awareness on larger social issues. I had now done projects which had helped with experience, but I needed to learn more, and that's where the workshops came in. The Conflict Positive workshop encouraged me to learn from my own personal conflicts in matters of resolving it and using this new learning in working with larger social conflicts. The Get Real workshop taught me how to explore who I am and see what lay deeper in my personality as opposed to just my surface behavior, and get a deeper understanding of my fears, values, motives, and dreams. By understanding myself better, I could understand the world around me better. I was then encouraged to reflect on my learning and experiences and then act again. This is another principle of the fifth space, reflection. It's the process of having reflection both precede and succeed action so that I can keep learning and bettering myself. I had already learned a lot, but the need for more answers still lay inside me. I then took the internship and exposure program, where I was taken to a grassroots organization with other volunteers and experienced another lifestyle and culture. And I could differentiate fact from fiction. I got to see the real world for what it was. I was taken out of my comfort zone, and I had to confront stereotypes and experience this other reality. I developed cross-border friendships and found that this encouraged me to trust my peers in a fun, joyful, and transforming way. I don't think I can ever be without any doubt when it comes to addressing the world, but nobody can with the world constantly morphing and changing. But now, however, I have my feet more firmly planted, and I can be a lot surer of how to deal with the things and the people around me. I can hold my own. These spaces are easily implementable. We all saw the sudden rush for engineering and MBA colleges. Some of us were even a part of it. Why can't these and other colleges incorporate fifth space modules? It would be so much fun to learn these leadership skills and the capability to deal with the society in this manner. You're probably wondering how this can help your career or goals. Well, the world at large, both the corporate and the government, is acknowledging the need for skilled labor, and they are willing to invest heavily in it. I spoke to my dad recently, and he was telling me how his employees require to be trained in the same critical skills that I had just learned. So it turns out that while I was worrying about how to deal with the real world, I was dealing with it all along in this fifth space journey. I'd gotten a head start and was more ready to head out there than I could have ever hoped for.